Three-story townhomes in the greater Charlotte area of Ballantyne. Well, you can see from this map that North Carolina and South Carolina state line is right there below Charlotte. In fact, let's just kind of zoom out. I'll do that in a second. I want to show you where we're going to end up. It's right here at the Lennar new townhome development of three-story townhomes called Terraces at Providence. So Ballantyne, this is an area where MetLife moved to. There are others. It's a large and beautiful and fairly new over the last couple of decades development, and a lot of corporate relocation. Ballantyne Country Club is there, et cetera, et cetera. It's very prestigious. This is 485 that goes all the way around our city, and this is the south side. So Johnston Road is right here at exit 61. Put that in perspective. You go a couple of more exits east, and exit 57 is Providence Road, where Waverly and Lifetime Fitness is. This is a great location. This is the broadcast location, the big building of Elevation Church, which is seen on every continent every Sunday morning. Huge and producing some great music. But the Valentine Hotel, this is where President Obama stayed during the Democratic National Convention just a few years ago. This is lovely right here. Of course, a lot of the law enforcement weren't happy about that because that traffic was all jammed up from all of the high security. But I digress. Hey guys, who am I? I'm a buyer agent. I work with ProStead Realty. I got a great team of buyer agents, and I'm publishing videos every day to help you be informed. When I got this email today from one of the Lennar salespeople, we've been driving by this on Providence Road West right here a lot. And there's a Publix right there on the corner. There's a City Barbecue. That's one of my favorites. Although, again, since we're talking about Mr. Obama, he and Mrs. Clinton ate at a different location. But there is right up here, there is a Midwood Smokehouse. That is another great one. They ate at the one on Central Avenue. But I'm digressing again. You want to talk about real estate? Let's do it. I just love my city, by the way. Do love my city. So when we see a development like this get picked up from a national builder of townhomes that are centrally located, I mean, it's so close to so many things. There's the state line right there. And often things kind of shift when you go across that state line. What does that mean? Well, a lot of stuff's cheaper across the state line. So if you live there in Terraces at Providence, you probably head into South Carolina, or your next trip there, you would probably buy gas, for instance. And that's easy to do, by the way, because if you come down 521 right in here in Indian Land, we've helped a lot of people with new construction homes in Indian Land. Right there is a big Walmart, super Walmart. There's a Chick-fil-A, a lot of cool stuff, gas stations on the way down into the Lancaster area. But I'm digressing. What I want to show, I want to kind of zero out, and then I'm going to talk about some specific inventory. I heard a guy on the radio today say, hey, I'm not really in the HVAC business. I'm in the people business, because good people, anybody, a house is what I say. The new construction. Everything's got to pass building code. Different builders give different attention to finishes and customer satisfaction. But on our side of the table, for instance, Rodney Jones, he's great agent on my team. He knows how to live the life. He knows how to work and play. He just got back from taking his recently college graduated son on the dream of a trip to Montana. So he knows how to work hard and he knows how to play hard. So for instance, when Rodney is working with a buyer, a lot of times the buyer will say, wow, Rodney, I didn't know how to answer that. And when like the agent that sent me this today, shout out Cindy, when Rodney has worked with her in the past, hey, they like seeing guys like Rodney Jones coming. All my team, actually, because we love new construction and we understand the game. Now, we work for the buyer, they work for the seller. So never reach out to the builder, never fill out a form online, never call their number. Call me first and let me connect you to one of my team, and then we will guide you along the way. I don't care if you're a year out. In fact, these are delivering in August and September. So they're for sale now, and they'll be sold probably completely out way before probably that they even put 1 2x4 up. Let me give you the rough prices. $493 to $539K. Upper 400s to lower to mid 500s. August delivery end date. Now, these look like they're maybe like 3 plexes or 4 plexes. A townhome, unlike a single family home, means that you own the dirt just under your unit. And then there's common space. And so you're paying a monthly fee so you don't have to take care of the yard and the common area. Now, one thing to consider is, do you want an end unit or not? For instance, here's an end unit that's almost 532. Here's another end unit that's almost 539. Here's another end unit that's just about 502. Another end unit that's 525. Let's compare that to a few of the internal ones. Here's one that's not an end unit at 495. So you see there's a difference. Whatever's most desirable, often the builder will charge more for that, whether it's a wooded lot or a cul-de-sac lot, very desirable. Although, side note, I just moved out of my cul-de-sac lot because of all the kids in the cul-de-sac. But I'm Mr. Wilson from Dennis the Menace. Yeah, right? All right. So they got units from 493 to 539. Some of them are end units, but they're all 3-story. And maybe that thumbnail grabbed you where you saw the 1, 2, 3 on the bottom level, 2-car garage. Now, it's not a huge garage, but it's 2 cars, about 18 feet or so by about 20. And then there is a sort of a bonus room or a room on the main level. Then you go up and you've got your living area, your kitchen, your breakfast area. You know, that's your everyday living on the second. And then upstairs is your bathroom, your beds, most of your baths and your beds. Of course, you've got places to on the main level. On all 3 levels, you're going to have a bathroom of some sort, whether it's a powder room, not necessarily a full bath. But most of these are all 4-bedroom homes and 3.5 baths. So you're going to have bathroom on every level of some level. And in other words, you're not going to have to run upstairs to use the restroom. I'm going to quit dancing around that. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. And this is pretty special stuff. And the location, you know, you could literally head over to get on 521 right there and go into the Ballentine area. You could get up there and go across 485. There's the Charlotte Douglas International Airport, so mostly right around 485. And then you've got stuff at Lake Wylie. You've got stuff at Lake Norman. You could easily get to, well, for instance, the Whitewater Center right up in here. The Whitewater Center is fantastic and lots of stuff to do. A lot of great small towns coming up like Fort Mill. And there's that little downtown. It's about 1 mile. And so you're not far from there. Downtown Rock Hill is very cool. Really neat. Gastonia is coming on strong. Huntersville, Cornelius, Davidson. Shout out to Steph Curry there. Mooresville is where Lowe's is headquartered. So this is a great area. And you go about 3.5 hours that way, and you're going to hit Myrtle Beach. You could go north to Wilmington, south to Charleston and Hilton Head. And you could go couple 3 hours that way, 2.5, and you're going to hit Asheville and Boone and Blowing Rock and all the great. So you got mountains and beach. This is a great place to live, guys. So if you're really relocating, maybe you took that job with the bank, maybe you got an IT job and you want somewhere to live. You see that the interest rates started ticking up. Now they're gradually. So don't guess the market. It's a great time to buy. And that's what we can help you do. Just don't reach to the builders. Let us show you the whole market. And you do that by calling me at 704-345-3400. Again, 704-345-3400. Hit subscribe if you like the vibe. That's how you join the tribe. Couple it with a phone call, and I'll see you in the next video.